Hey guys, welcome back. So it's an unscheduled stream tonight. I've been wanting to do the water temple, but I've been wanting to do it live. And just scheduling conflicts have made that difficult this week, but here I am on a Thursday night, randomly getting her done. Bogdan B, hey, good to see ya. I think I said that right. I hope I said that right. Alright, and I am going to have to kind of keep a sharp eye out here. I got a work thing, so yeah, periodically I'll be glancing over at my phone here. Hey Brad, what is going on? Wondering if you'd be able to make it tonight. I tried to pick a prime time here. But yeah, it's water temple time. Honestly, I'm tired of talking about it. I just need to get it done. So, yeah, lucky for us, there's a lot of like milk run stuff here in the beginning. It's just a lot of go here, talk to this person, go there, talk to that person, a lot of dialogue, a lot of storyline. I'm not going to be able to skip tons of it, but I do, want to skip what I can. This way it's fresh for y'all when you get through the game yourselves. Alright guys, so pre-starting notes here. Go ahead and make sure your regional phenomena is marked. It's a phenomena. It's a phenomenon. Alright, so, yeah, as you'll see, the word bubble is above one of the NPCs here. That little red circle with the exclamation point, that's your quest giver. Go ahead and talk to this group of people. And guys, that will kick off our water temple. And you might be watching this video because you're stuck here. And guys, I know. The game isn't specific, it doesn't tell you anything helpful, the quest marker is absolutely no help whatsoever. So hopefully I'll be able to walk you through this here pretty quickly today. Okay, so if you were paying attention to the dialogue like I just wasn't, they're complaining that the statue is covered in the muck. So just go ahead and lob a splash fruit up top. You can also use an arrow with a splash fruit fused to your tipper there. Go ahead and once again talk to them, and that will trigger one of these cutscenes here. Hey Kathy, welcome. Good to see you tonight. Alright, so get through the dialogue, get through the cutscene. That statue, was that Link? Was that like Zora Link, or was that just Link? I wasn't really paying attention there. If they made him look like a Zora,
Sure.
I guess that'd be kind of funny. Okay, so this is not skippable here. So you guys, Water Temple. As I was saying before, it's super easy to get stuck on this one. It's hard to find the king. It's hard to find where they want you to go. It's hard to figure out exactly what they want you to do. And if I'm being honest, I remember getting stuck here for hours. It felt like I was just running around in circles. I finally just went back through, talked to all the NPCs again, and sure enough, I was missing some dialogue options. There's, just little helpful clues that they tell you in the dialogue that, they kind of make you play detective here a little bit. So I wasn't a big fan of that aspect, but, it is what it is. So, anyhow, I will just go ahead and get started. Now, right here off the bat, the quest marker is somewhat helpful. So we gotta go find our good friend Prince Sidon. And I just realized I totally forgot to grab my water because I got all excited about jumping on for the stream here. I might have to get up and get me some here in a minute. But yeah, guys, I actually dry ran this. Just because, like I said, I remember having just tons and tons of problems years ago, or last year really, when I did my initial playthrough. Just stuck for hours, running around in circles. So I was like, I'd better play this one through before I try to do it live. So I actually did that yesterday. I played it through all the way. It took a couple hours. It probably took closer to 3 hours for me to get through it all. But I feel at least like I'm confident now going into this. I know, relatively at least, what I'm doing this time. Excuse me, what I'm doing this time. I just got done wolfing down dinner there, so that was compliments to the chef. Me. Okay, making sure it's really all gone there, and it is. Nothing too exciting, just a bowl full of berries. Healthy stuff. Alright guys, so go ahead and talk to Prince Sight on here. That will get some cutscene stuff going on for you. And I think what he's telling us to do at this point, he wants us to go over here. Now, they actually tell you where to go. Toto Lake, whatever. And he's going to be right under this little overhang here on like a little makeshift cave. So I'll just go ahead and beeline it straight over to my pin there. Kind of funny, they tell you where to go, but the quest marker doesn't move. One of my chief complaints about the game is the quest markers. I wish there was a super suit you could upgrade. The set bonus would be move the freaking quest marker to the helpful location that you need to be at to do your quest. Hence quest marker. I've been wanting to say that since yesterday. Feels good. Alright guys, here is Toto Lake. I almost said Tonto earlier. Tonto Lake. Hold your horses, Tonto. Yeah, not that Tonto. We're talking Toto, like Wizard of Oz Toto. I'll get you, my pretty, and your little dog, too. Alright, guys, so you can go ahead and talk to the NPC there if you so desire. Or you can just, you know, skip all that and go straight over here to the source, like yours truly is about to do. And you just basically got to play a puzzle here. Stick the piece in the missing spot. And that should take over, and you can now talk to your NPC here, and that should clear quest. Thanks, Brad. I might have seen that movie a time or two, or 50. And the funny thing is I haven't seen it in years. But wow, like everything lately has been making me think of it. Like all those little scary scenes that I remember being traumatizing as a child. And it was just really weird that like that movie has just really been coming back in my mind lately. So that might not be the only reference tonight. We might be talking about flying monkeys here before the night's over. Alright, so there is Toto Lake. Okay, now here's another point where I think I get stuck. They were talking about, you know, some sky yada yada yada. Okay, what we essentially have to do is now we have to go find the king, and I think he's behind this waterfall here. But honestly, that might not be right. It's one of these. So I'm going to go ahead and warp back up topside here. Hopefully y'all have that travel gate in your game, because if you don't, that makes this a lot more difficult. As a backup, you can always just shoot out of the cannon like the circus there with your Skyview Tower and just fly over to it. Y'all ready for Halloween? I'm definitely feeling festive. Okay, what was I doing up here? Oh yeah, waterfalls. Waterfalls, waterfalls, waterfalls. And you'll be able to see it, by the way. Like here, you can see that grid pattern of the structure behind. So that's not it. So we're looking for one with like a giant space or a hole. Whoa, that's a silver lizzle. I'm out. Peace. Okay, so that is not it. So yeah, I might have actually guessed right there. It's this Oh, maybe. Yep. There it is. Okay, so yeah, no more grid pattern. That means it's open right there. So go ahead and pop on into the waterfall. You'll see a secret entrance. And guys, believe it or not, this counts as a legit cave. So Bubble Frog, it's in here. Alright. I can try and be thorough here. And if I remember right, Bubble Frog and Treasure Chest are in the same spot off to the left here. There we go. And there's our chest. I don't think it's anything great. 5 arrows. I know this isn't moddable. Like I'm really into Xbox and stuff with a lot of my games, and I like a lot of their mods. So you know, these people who are skilled with coding and stuff, making game content, they just put together, you know, new dungeons, new quests, new NPCs. I'll tell you, if this game was moddable, I would pay someone money to make a mod for like awesome chest loot. Like everything with 5 arrows, make that a gold rupee, you know, or just something out, you know, insane like that. Alright guys, here is the king. So go ahead and talk to the king. That'll kick off yet some more dialogue, you know, questline stuff. We'll go ahead and muscle through here. Dorifan. Dorifan. Dory fan. Dory Pehan. Not to be confused with Dory from Little Mermaid. Oh wait, that's not Little Mermaid. Dory from Finding Nemo. Wow, I just crossed Little Mermaid and Finding Nemo. That'd feel like a bad trip or something. Alright guys, so once you talk to the king, you see a whole bunch of stuff got kicked off there. And he gave you a very special gift, the King's Scale. We're going to need that moving forward. But for now, we need to go get our Zora shirt. And this is another thing, guys, the game doesn't really help us with, make very clear at all. So, you notice the quest marker's way over here. What we actually have to do now is go back to Zora's domain and talk to the very first NPC we talked to when we first kicked off this entire party. And I can't remember her name, but she's got those funny little devil horns sticking out. Or in the fish world, those are probably antennae. Antennae. Yeah, Brad, I'd be down for that. Throw some monster parts. What else is really elusive in this game? Like, a real pain in the butt to farm. Like, there's so many, I don't know where to start. But yeah, monster parts would be a huge help. But really, rupees, like, we need gold rupees throughout. Hardy freaking radishes! Where's my hardy radish mod? Ah, we can dream. We can dream. Alright, guys. I am getting way sidetracked. Thinking about hardy radishes showing up in chests someday. Okay, so simply ascend to get up topside a little bit quicker. And I think she's going to be standing where all the Zora pools are. Yeah, alright, Brad. Good to see you tonight, though. Take her easy if we don't see you again. Yep, so right under where the king sits, there's this little cluster of pools, and we are looking for devil horns right here. Yana. Yana, babona, banana, fana, fofana. Wait, that doesn't sound right. I think if the letter is the same, you have to change it to an A. Man, it's been so long since I really sang the word song, or the name song, I don't even know anymore. Alright guys, I don't know what just happened there. I was not paying attention. But I'm looking for the Zora shirt. We need the Zora shirt. Oh, that's right, she wanted me to give her that.
Whoa.
And this way she can repair our Zora shirt. Because without that Zora shirt, we're not getting to where we need to go. I mean, there's other ways to get up there, but it's not going to be with the quest. Like, you're not going to have Prince Sidon up there, etc. So we really got to go through the motions here in order to make that happen. Yana, Yana, Bobana, Banana, Fana, Fafana, Me, My, Moana. Yana.
Yes.
I probably didn't do that right. I'm going to have to Google that. In my defense, I haven't really sang that for real since high school. That was only a couple years ago, I know. Alright, what am I doing next? Go ahead and equip that sucker. Because we are going to need it. So yeah, once you got your Zora shirt in hand, guys, the rest is pretty well guided. I mean, I say that to a degree. There's still some sticky spots here, but most people get stuck before even getting to this point. So you're probably either stuck, you know, at that cave, that whole sky clue thing, or you're stuck, you know, with that whole Zora shirt, because they don't really make that real clear. But another sticking point coming up here is going to be that whole teardrop thing. Guys, I was reading the clue. I was reading it. It said teardrop right there. It was in English, plainly. I wasn't seeing it. I was up there running around. I was getting mad. I don't know. Finally, I just Googled it or whatever, and I saw a picture of it. I was like, oh my god, I was looking right at that. But again, it just wasn't clicking in my brain. That's what the to-do was. Alright, so enough about that. Go ahead and talk to Prince Sidon once again.
Oh, yes.
And this should be kicking off a little bit of a combat deal. And this is where they expose us to Prince Sidon's water bubble, I think. Wait a minute, I wasn't paying attention. If you find a clue... I got stuck here last night too. What did I do? What did I do? I think we had to just talk to the prince once we had the shirt on. I think we're good. I think we just go for it. Maybe the prince doesn't come with us just yet. Man, I just did this yesterday. See, I can't even remember what I ate for breakfast this morning. Okay, so just go ahead and beeline it over to this water plume here. As long as you got your Zora shirt on, guys, it should be automatic. You don't have to push any buttons or anything. You just gotta, you know, fly into the water there. Oh, and by the way, you can move on this, left to right. So be careful not to accidentally move yourself out of the waterfall like yours truly. You know, I'm saying this little safety tip for a reason. Lessons learned, lessons learned. Alright guys, there is a hidden treasure chest in this island, believe it or not, and this is a real nice little hiding spot. So, I'm going to do that first. And I can't remember which side it was on. I think it was back the other way. Real nice hiding spot. This one was driving me bat crap. I mean, I had my beeper beeping, you know. So I knew there was a chest there. And I knew there had to be a way in here, but wow, I just wasn't seeing it for the longest. Okay, so yeah, there's my entrance, and I don't know how I got an arrow in there before. Oh. Almost fell right off that island. Okay, that should have done it. They give you just enough space to weasel an arrow around that bend. Like I said, real nice hiding place. Whoever came up with that one deserves a pay raise. Alright, so to get out, let's go ahead and ascend, because we actually need to be here. We need to be here for something important. And just for map reference, that somewhere important is going to be the main lake. So what is that? West of where we're standing. So just remember, we need to be... Actually, no, it's not really west. It's more like southwest. It's this lake right here, the one where the Divine Beast used to be. So essentially, we're going to be shooting our arrow from here through a teardrop thingy into this lake. Never mind me, I was just saving the laptop from dying. Never mind me, I was just saving the laptop from dying. Oh, Doyle rules! Alright, so anyway, yeah, what is that? Northeast, south? So southwest. And that's... I'm only pointing that out so you kind of know which way to look when you're standing up here. So look off to the southwest, and you'll see this teardrop thing kind of coming into perfect form. Once it does, go ahead and take one of the King's Scales, probably all the way at the end of this list, the never-ending list of doom. And go ahead and shoot it through there. And it's pretty close. You shouldn't need a long-distance bow or anything. Just any old bow should do. And there it is, folks. And that will light our way forward. So that was another big sticking point. That might actually be the reason you're watching the video. Clues to the sky. Okay, once that's done, we need to go talk to Sidon. Where is Sidon? It's anybody's guess if it was closer to fly or to, you know, warp to the shrine. But honestly, flying around is fun, so it's all good. Alright, Sidon. Go ahead and let him know what is up.
Yes.
Oh.
Okay, I'm actually getting through this pretty quick. I was kind of debating whether I was actually going to get through the entire water temple tonight. Or just, you know, get us to the water temple and then maybe break the water temple out separate. Alright guys, this sledge like whatever. This is kind of where they expose you to Prince Sidon's bubble and teach you how to kind of use it. And guys, I'm not a big fan of this thing. I really don't like it. I don't use it. I don't use it in combat, hardly ever. But I will play with it and I will demonstrate it for the purposes of the video here. Something I want to point out about the water attack here from Prince Sidon. It's important to note that different weapons, the water attack will behave differently. So a claymore, it'll be a nice, wide, fat wave, but it won't go far. A sword is kind of middle of the road. It's not a super wide wave, but it goes a bit farther. A spear is this real skinny little thing, but it goes the furthest. So just keep that in mind when you're choosing your weapon, what to wield for this water attack based on what you're attacking. If it's a bit of ways, you're going to want to go spear all the way. Okay, so I'm going to do just that. I'm going to wield a spear. I'm actually going to use my Zora spear since I have one, ironically. So that is going to be, you know, that attack power 11 with that Stalnox horn on there. So guys, I'm going to go ahead and bone suit up for this. That'll help me, you know, kill this thing just a little bit quicker. Get that bone attack up going. I don't necessarily think I need the meal. I just really want to demonstrate the power of the Zora weapon here. So basically I'm dry right now, and that number is in white, that 40 there. Not anything great. But when I get myself wet, that's going to become 80. Go ahead and put that 80% multiplier on there for bone attack up. That's roughly about, what, 160 or something? Not a bad deal. Now if I eat my, you know, attack power meal on top of that, that only amplifies the power of that weapon there. So that being said, I'll just go ahead and use the Prince Sidon bubble here. Lock on and shoot. And that's what I was talking about. That spear has a nice long range to it. Whoops. Where that water attack is concerned. Now this Prince Sidon thing has a long cooldown, guys. I'm not a big fan of that. You know, it is what it is. That's another reason I really don't like this. He's a big, lanky guy. You know, he gets in my way. I can't see around him. Whenever I want to get him quickly, he's halfway across the battlefield. Now, on that note, you can whistle your followers. You can whistle them, and if they're not standing by you, they're supposed to run toward you. Doesn't always work. They tend to get stuck a lot, but, you know, sometimes in a pinch, you can whistle the follower, and that'll kind of help them get over to you. Okay, so again, that spear's got a good long range on it. Oh, that's right. I can't damage him until that thing comes out. Well, look at that damage, guys. Wow! And that's no attack power meal. That's pretty nuts. Okay, so what I would recommend probably doing is put down a hard save here. And if you're really interested in learning this, guys, it's going to feel clumsy at first. So I would recommend putting that hard save down. Run this fight a few times. Play with the Prince. If you die, you die. You know, just try different weapons, you know. In fact, I'll try to demonstrate a different weapon. Just to show you that the difference in attack here. Okay, now notice Prince Sidon is like halfway across the battlefield, so this is a good example here. And the whistle just is not doing me any good here. That might be because there's a bunch of muck in the way. Let me try to give him a clearing. What is he doing? Yeah, he can get to me. Jeepers. Alright, dude. You're blowing it. Okay, so anyway, here's the Claymore attack. See how big and wide that thing was? That thing, like... I call it the street sweeper attack. Like, that's gonna really do a big wide field of damage. So that's probably better when you're getting swamped, you know, multiple enemies. But notice the range on it was atrocious. So that's definitely an up-close and personal type attack there. And then again, just for demonstration purposes, I will show you one more here. I don't think I'll hit him. Okay, it stopped just shy. So just to show you the differences in range there. So it's pretty close to the spear, but it's quite a bit farther away. Goes a bit further than the Claymore attack. Alright guys, I'll go ahead and finish the fight here. I think I got all that stuff said that I needed to get said. That kind of feels like overkill now. Actually, I wonder if I can kill him this way. Wow, that thing really chewed through my battery power, didn't it? Golly! Alright guys, so, you know, if you're new to the game, that's probably going to feel clumsy for a while, so if it's just not clicking, don't sweat it. I'm actually going to show you guys another way around this, and this is something I've given a lot of thought to, folks. You know, trying to keep all levels of players in mind. So that's doing it straight up using the prints. But there are workarounds, so if you're just not jiving with that, kind of like me, I really don't like it. It feels clumsy to me, you know, it's a lot to think about in combat and stuff. I'll show you a way where you don't even have to use it. And I'm trying to get through this right now so I can reload that save and run the fight again. So yeah, what I'll do is I'll run this fight both ways so you can see it one way with the prince, one way without using his, you know, if it's just not working out for you. And then I'll do the exact same thing in the water temple. I'll run the Moktarok or whatever, Muktarok fight both ways. You know, I'll do it one with the prince side on power and one without. Personally, I think it's easier without. But again, you know, it's just never jived well with me, and a lot of people out there love it. So, you know, give it a try, give it a fair effort. And honestly, do what you feel, you know, works for you. Now, I don't know which fight this is. This one, maybe? One other thing about the print side-on attack, guys. I think I was saying a couple of videos ago that it was about 20 seconds you had, you know, when you splash fruit yourself to get your weapon wet and charged up for using Zora weapons. That double damage. With the print side-on attack, it's much, much longer. It's about a full minute. Link will stay wet. So that is one benefit, you know, if you can jive with print side-on, it's a lot less wondering, you know, when that 20-second timer is going to run out. So that is one thing that really, really helps, you know, in its favor for getting to know it a little bit. Getting to use it. Okay, I think this is it. I think this is our fight. I might have gotten lucky here with that save file.
Oh.
Hey, Kathy, what is up? T. Actually, no, you've been here a minute, haven't you? Hey, Jordan, welcome. And Mr. Peanut, what is up? Sorry, guys. I think my window had been frozen up here. I looked down all of a sudden and it, like, flickered, but like a whole row of chats just popped up all of a sudden. Hey, Brad, welcome back. Alright, I think the chat's working. And I hope I didn't lose my stream. Alright, since I pretty much already talked my way through it the first time, what I'm going to do now is, guys, I'm not going to use the prints at all in any way, shape, or form here. Just going to go ahead and beat this thing down straight up. And for that, I think I will Barbarian up. So basically, it's all about splash fruit. Make sure you've got plenty of splash fruit. Because water is going to be the nemesis of the muck in all situations. So this is going to take care of this muck monster. It's going to take care of the muck up in the water temple. It's going to take care of the Muktarok. All things muck. Water is your best friend. Okay, so yeah, you can toss the splash fruit out there. You can, you know, tip them to arrows, arrow them out there. And another note on that, guys, is you can use a rocket shield, get your bullet time in the air with your bow and arrow. And you can actually, you know, clear some of your ground from the muck using splash fruit arrows. And you have time slowed down, so it's not a big deal. It's not like your battlefield's getting out of hand in that process. So you're basically pushing the pause button on time so you can clear some of the muck out of your way, give you a little bit of wiggle room to run around on the ground, do your fancy footwork, what have you.
Yes.
Alright, so there you have it. That is no prints method.
Hey now. Yes, yes.
Oh, something else I meant to talk about while we're here. Opal, guys. Doggone it, I wish I had thought about that. Yeah, Jordan, the cooldown, you know? Like, it's just not fast enough. Especially when you're trying to clear muck out of the way. Like, no bueno. Alright, guys, I don't know. Maybe it's already too late. I'm gonna try this anyway. Opal. Opal is also another water weapon that the game doesn't really talk about a whole lot. I actually just found it out by dumb luck. Me and my daughter were just screwing around one day, you know, just goofing off, playing games. And we noticed it glowed. And then that led to me using it. And I was like, oh wow, it has water. Okay, so Opal. Go ahead and fuse that. So there it is. A little water ball gets shot out. And I don't know if that clears muck. I don't remember. I know I've experimented with this thing before. Okay, it does. So I'm sure that would work on the muck. Muck-like. The thing I just killed. Yeah, I mean, if it's clearing the muck off the ground, it's going to also clear the muck off that guy. So guys, just, you know, again, different options, different weapon types, ideas. And something else I was doing, you know, and of course this only works with muck-based enemies, that you can actually attach a opal to a shield and do the same thing. Anything that doesn't like water, like flame enemies, for example, anything muck-related, it's the shield you're going to want to have in combat. Anything that hits that shield, you get the instant splash. It's like a little tidal wave that shoots out from the shield. Super, super handy to have. So again, guys, just throwing different options out there for you. Do what works for you, though, with your play style. Heck, make them all. You know, give yourself some options when you're doing combat. It's probably the way to go anyway. Long throw. Oh, by the way, when I dry ran this last night, guys, you know, I did all of this. I did getting to the water temple. I did the whole fight, you know, several times. I was really doing some experimenting yesterday. Did the whole water temple several times. That boss fight. I had, you would not believe it, so many attack power-ups. Like, my mind was blown. My mind was getting repeatedly blown. Like, there was so much attack power up, I didn't know what to do with it all. And I was thinking the whole time, of course, this is a dry run, it's not going to count, I'm not saving the save file, there's no video, I'm not even recording it. I should have recorded it for evidence. It was like Nintendo knew I was dry running that, and they were like, oh, let's hook them up with freaking attack power up all over the place, so that you can't say, you know, it never works or whatever. Yeah, I swear Nintendo's listening. There's that hidden microphone on my Switch. I don't even know what I'm doing right now. I'm running around aimlessly, going up the water stairs for no reason whatsoever. Oh yeah, we need to go to a little flashy thingy. So now, guys, all of a sudden, once we kill the muck monster, whatever, muck-like muck, we now got to go to the flashy thingy. So this is where the quest marker actually starts working again. We've got to go meet the prince. And I might take a brief intermission. I'm coming up on about 40 minutes on this stream, and I don't have my water, and I really need water. Kathy. I say it all the time. I'm not going to quit my day job. It was funny. I used to play Rock Band with my kids all the time. Loved it. Awesome family time. But nobody ever wanted to sing because none of us can sing. So I was like, fine, I'll just do it. So, I'd get all into it. Terrible singing voice. But we still had fun. It was a lot of laughs. All right. Yeah, Brad, that's the way it's going to go. It was nothing but attack power up yesterday during the dry run. The whole way through the match. Not one single long throw. It was all attack power. I didn't even get a durability. Like, literally, the 4 weapons I found were all attack power up. Actually, more than that, because in the temple, they're all, the Guardian weapon, or not Guardian, whatever they call those in this game, the Zonai weapons. Attack power up! I was like, you gotta be freaking kidding me. Like, my Switch is broken. That might actually be what happened, like... The little piece of code that tells the weapon to, randomly change probably got stuck on attack power up. But man, I had some good freaking weapons yesterday!
I can see an entrance at the bottom.
And I'm just totally failing on skipping all this here. Alright guys, see, I'm feeling intermission time. Take a quick moment. I need to get some agua. Attend to some needs. And I will be right back. Now, we're not quite going to the water temple yet. We're not there, guys. Almost. First, we got to do some stuff down here underground. Another cave, another bubble frog. Then we can finally go to the water temple. So with that said, I will be right back. I'll go ahead and leave the game running so you can watch Link do whatever Link is going to do while I'm away from the keyboard. I mean, controller. What do I think I'm playing on right now? Yesterday when I was grinding away on the game, just doing my dry running, figuring things out, making sure I had a clue, I got real sleepy, so I just kind of, laid my head down, closed my eyes just for a second. Well, apparently like 20 minutes had gone by. And I wake up, and apparently I had my hand still on the joysticks, and I kept twitching, so it kept Link active, to a degree. Anyway, when I woke up, Link was like flexing his muscles and stuff. So imagine like not meaning to doze off and waking up to that, like wondering what's going on. Kind of forgot I was playing a video game there for a second. I was like, who's this dude flexing in my living room? Anyway, you had to be me and you had to be in the moment. But yeah, I was just... I guess it's like, falling asleep in the middle of the day, and when you wake up you freak out because you have no idea what day or time it is. It was like one of those moments where I wasn't sure it was reality yet. Alright, wow, I have been waiting for that. Alright guys, let's get back into this. Off we go into the unknown, the wild abyss. Heather, hey, welcome! Oh, you got little ones. Yeah, bath time. That's always fun. Poor Brad. And I kind of feel like we need to just Amazon you another copy of the game or something. It feels like you're never going to get it back from your neighbor. Alright, folks. Break is over. I feel somewhat... I don't know, my body's going to start protesting here more and more, but I'll try to push through as best as I can. I've been getting too much couch time this week, if I'm being honest. Took the week off from the gym, so what do I do? I go the extreme opposite direction. I become a complete couch potato. The diet completely goes to garbage. I bought a bag of Halloween candy because I'm an idiot. That's already gone. I just bought that yesterday, by the way. If that's any indication as to how quickly I'm eating said junk food. Okay, guys, what is this? A weapon? Is this long throw? No, this is attack power up. Wow. I have hope. High hopes. Alright. Alright, not much going on here in the way of loot. I hope I didn't just miss a chest. I think that's on the other side of the wall there. Okay, so it should have just been that wooden one that I already opened. Nothing really up here hidden on the cliff walls or anything like that. I've already looked. And then moving forward, we're going to have a couple chests. Now, I know I missed one in here. You've got to get it before you start letting the water level rise. So, once you get into the central room here, you're going to notice all these little appendages where water can flow out. So it's a bit of a puzzle. It's kind of like a puzzle room in that respect. But guys, I want to find that chest. And I don't think this is it because that's wooden. That just would have floated. It just wouldn't be me. And it just wouldn't be TotK unless I was, having issues with stamps. How do I go through stamps so fast? It seems like I delete 100, and then I put 10 down, and I'm out of stamps again. Whatever. Okay, and that other one, nuts. I should have stamped that before I even came down into here. Might be too late now. I won't be able to get it very accurate unless I walk all the way back in there. Come on, Link. Alright, back to treasure chests. Oop. Hope I didn't just blast everybody's eardrums out with that. Okay, looks like my stream is moving again, so yeah, we're good. Player 5. I can't imagine speedrunning the floors, man. That's gotta take hours of dedicated practice. I don't know if that's for me, like... That's a lot of grinding. Alright guys, so again, I'm trying not to miss this chest here, so bear with me while I try to figure out exactly where I left it before. And I think it was more over that side of the room. It kept beeping, and I'm not going to break those boulders. As soon as I do, the water goes up. And I remember I was ultra handing and I never saw anything light up. I mean, it could have been on top of something like that too, or it was underwater at the time. But it would be above my head now. I'm not going to spend too long looking for this. But I do want to find it. Come on, baby. Wow, that was just... like, that pretty much hit the limit of the ascend. Okay, so no chest up here. No, we don't go there yet. Could have been just like a glitched out spot or something, because I noticed when I went back into the cave, like to try to find the chest after I already cleared this area, it wasn't there anymore. It was no longer beeping. So it could have just been a glitch. Maybe I'm just chasing ghosts right now. Okay, I didn't see it up there. And this would have been about the area. See, it's hard to make it out too because the water level is a lot higher by this point. Okay, I remember getting this one. So yeah, it would have been like... right around here is where that stupid thing kept beeping. And it kept saying down below me, and there's nothing under here. Like, there's no caves here on the main map. It's like it had to have been in here. But there's just no chest. What is that all about? I'm not sure I noticed that before. I'm going to investigate. There's another... yeah, the froggy armor would be nice. I still do not yet have my hands on that thing. Actually, do I? I don't think I do. No, I need to get on my... Actually, I should be able to go get that by now. I think I pretty much hit all the pen quests and stuff by now. Okay guys, I'm not using rocket shields for any other reason than I'm just experimenting right now, so Don't think that you need these to get around in here. You really don't. I'm completely baffled what had my Sheikah slate beeping for so long yesterday when I was doing my playthrough, but I'm not seeing it now, so I'm just going to go ahead and assume it was glitched. Okay, yep. If it's here, I'm just not seeing it. So what I'm going to do now, guys, is just going to get us back on track. I'll figure out where I came in at, which is right here, this great big grand staircase. And just kind of show you how to proceed through here using the water, the puzzle here. So as you probably already guessed, we do need to blow that thing up. And good thing about this game is the bomb arrows actually work in the rain. Good thing, because in BOTW, the bomb arrows did not work in the rain. Kind of funny why they made that a thing in this game, but not BOTW. Okay, now once we're here, we have to go... I guess here. Okay, then we should have a straight shot over to the next little section. I'm really trying to be thorough in here, guys, so bear with me while I really try to focus in here, make sure I'm not missing anything. Alright, so, welcome to this little thingamajig. I need more ice chew jelly. There should be more chews in here. Okay, from here, ascend. Notice the chest on the other side of this wall here. Okay, and I think it's from right here. We should be able to get yet another ascend point to a cavern that opens up into a bubble frog. And we can. Yeah, Jordan, that might be the reason they did that. Like, they might have started kind of realizing, oh, wait a minute, we kind of need bomb arrows to work in here, like, uh-oh. Okay, now that is a ice-like. Now, yesterday I had trouble with these things auto-burning. See, that's not working anymore. I used to be able to hit these frozen shoes with fire attack, and they would just fall down and open their little sweet spot. They don't work anymore. I wonder if the fire one still works when you hit it with an ice attack. I'll have to check on that. I wasn't paying attention. That's a cool action shot. Mid-air shield and rocket. Actually, I might as well upgrade that Zora shield while I'm at it. Okay, so we got our bubble frog, check. I mentioned a chest. Speaking of opals. Okay, so now we are ready to get out of here if we want. I'll go ahead and finish getting the chests here, though. And I'm just kind of curious to see if that is gonna ping on me again. Acting like there's a chest there. So I know I'm live here, guys. Just bear with me. This won't take real long. There's only a couple more chests to scoop up anyway. Not only that, I kind of want to show where all the loot is. Oh yeah, and this is a thing. So, I thought there was a Zonai device in here. Or maybe I just took one out and used it. I must have just taken one out and used it. So if you don't have any of these, take out, you know, a sled or something. Something you can get some cover with, even the wing. In fact, I'll show you both here. Wings are usually pretty abundant, so I feel more confident people are going to have wings in here rather than the hover thingy. But, you know, long story short, just use whatever you can use. That's going to keep the rain off of your vines here. Just long enough, you know, to let them burn out. You might have to find a sweet spot in there somewhere to where it'll actually catch, but it will. And once you see those vines dissipate, then you can move your cover out of the way and get in there and get that chest. One of these was a large Zonai, and I don't think I found the large Zonai yet. So I'm still definitely missing a worthwhile chest here. And I hope I didn't already miss it. Looks like I already missed it. Yeah, see, that's the same freaking spot it was trying to get me to go before. And there's nothing here. Like, it's not like it's pinging on a chest way over here or something. It's saying down below here, which means it's close. It's not, like, so far away. So it's got to be in this cave, guys. I don't know. That's the second time I missed it now, though, if there's a chest in here. So there must be, like, a little cave inlet or something right here. Or a walking path that I just didn't quite figure out how to get into. I'm going to have to play with that at some point later on and get back to you guys on it. I could just reload, save, and try again, I suppose. That feels kind of silly. But yeah, that's the exact same spot. And it looks like I've got another chest actually in here somewhere. That might be the one I was thinking about with... No, it's not. Okay, that's durability. Long throw's evil cousin. I think that's where our bubble frog was. Yeah, see, now it's showing me all the chests are cleared. Now it's not even lighting up anymore. Wait a minute, there it is. What the heck, man? Alright guys, apologies. This is the one thing I don't like about doing these lives. When something like this happens, it's very time consuming to sort it out. So bear with me here while I pull up a quick dungeon map. I want to see what I'm missing. If I'm missing something, you know, again, it could just very well be a glitch here. Okay, and since I always like to give credit where credit is due, I'm going to go ahead and use the zeldadungeon.net map that is online. It's just a website there. Usually pretty thorough, though. Normally when I get stuck on something like this, it's got an answer. Yeah, the Zora Greaves, that's what I'm missing. That lines up right on the map as to where I'm pointing on this map. So according to this map, it's like... This is not available until after completing Sidon of the Zora. Have I completed? I have not completed that yet. Okay, guys. Thank you for being patient. Thank you for sticking with me while I sort this out. I just want to make sure I'm getting good information out there. So, I don't know why this is pinging on my Sheikah slate right now. It should not be accessible yet. This does not technically spawn in until after we complete this quest. So that's it. That's what it's pointing me toward. So basically what we have to do is go ahead and finish this quest. Once this quest is done, then we can re-enter via, you know, that giant whirlpool out here on the surface of this giant lake here. And then we can go back in there and get our hands on that chest. So yeah, it's kind of like a game glitch. So if your Sheikah slate is driving you bonkers right now, just like it has been me, it's okay to ignore it. I'll make sure we come back to this. Alright, so to get out of here, go ahead and talk to your pedestal. Oh, wow. I don't know how much longer I'm going to last here tonight. Well, this was going fast until I got hung up over that little thing. Yeah, Brad, thanks for posting that. That's what I just figured out there. Why it's activating on the Pura pad, it shouldn't be. Like, if it's not accessible yet, it shouldn't even be beeping, but that's what it is. Yes! There are a couple of chests in BOTW that would do it, beep at you, and you couldn't quite get them yet. Alright. It was a mystery, guys. I couldn't leave that one alone. I had to go down the rabbit hole on that one. Okay, so from here, I think we're ready to rock and roll. Just go ahead and make sure your Zora shirt is equipped once again. Oops. And that should get us up into the Sky Islands here. We'll knock out this water temple. Let's see here. We're about an hour 15, so it didn't take me too long to play around. Lots of chests here too, guys. Speaking of the devils, one's already pinging. Oh, low gravity, by the way. That's always nice. And make sure you come up here with lots of splash fruits, especially if you don't want to use Prince Sidon to clear some of the muck out of your way. Or, you know, deal with him in the boss fight. You're going to need lots of splash fruits. I probably wouldn't come up here with any less than 50. And 50 might not even be enough depending on how much you're going through them. But just to give you a good, you know, idea of what you're going to need, I would say a good 50. I was not paying attention here. What was even in this chest just now? Okay, that is durability. And actually, I might stock something like that. What is that, a Gerudo Spear? I really don't want to drop that. I really don't want to drop anything. Like, I've got some pretty good loot right now. That's a Claymore style weapon. Yeah. Oh, wow, yeah. I'll try to remember to slow down a little bit and give you guys good map overviews as I go. Let's go ahead and talk to the prince here. I don't think you have to. I think that's just for storyline. I didn't see any quest updates, so you probably don't even have to talk to him, but probably better safe than sorry. Okay, so here, you can wait for the bubble, or you can recall an earlier bubble. Oh, man. Looks like I'll be recalling an earlier bubble. And the good thing is, once you're in the bubble, even though you're swimming, technically, you can still... Oh no, it just stops there. That's not gonna work. You can also Ultra Hand these things. And actually, I think there's a treasure chest we need to Ultra Hand one of these bubbles for. There's other ways to get the chest, but it's easier to just use the bubble. Okay, that chest will come later. Okay, before I go up any higher from here, I'm going to branch out and go to this little appendage, and just to show you on the map what I'm doing here. So this appendage here is where that treasure chest is beeping. It's above our heads. We're not quite there yet. But from this level, I'm going to go off to this deal right here. There's a couple of chests out this way. And then we'll come back, and then we'll go up in elevation, which will be this chunk of land. Hopefully that makes a little bit of sense to you guys. This can get real confusing here. These multi-layer maps make it real challenging to try to figure out where you're at. And sometimes where your treasure chest is beeping at, like which way you need to go. Here, there's some more durability. So it looks like durability is quickly taking over for long throw in tonight's stream. Okay, so just pressing forward on the upper levels of this structure. Just because there's a lot of bad guy trouble down below. A lot of weapon damage for little to no reward. Big battery. As scarce as those things are, guys, they're nice to have. Yeah, you can use Zonite to rebuild them, but it's like 100 freaking Zonite to do that, so... yeah. Alright, so I think that's pretty much it for down here. A couple other mushrooms and just, you know, random loose lootables, but... okay, I don't think this is beeping on this. I think it's beeping over there somewhere. I'm gonna make sure, though. Yeah, it's definitely out that direction. It's really out that direction. Okay, I just wanted to make sure I wasn't missing something. More bad guy trouble. Actually, it might be more beneficial to use stealth, but yeah, it's whatever. I'm really not after any kills here, just... Unless there's, you know, a chest or something. I hate trashing a bunch of weapons for, like, no reason. I don't think there's anything out here, but I'm gonna check anyway. Okay, so now we're back to where we left off. Before I took that appendage. I'll try to catch up on comments here in just a second. Yeah, Jordan, it is nice to be able to go into the menu and actually see the multiplier. I wish they would do that with all weapons. Bone attack up, all of them. That would really take the guesswork out of it. Nice little hiding spot for a chest. Real nice. Oh, an old map. My favorite. Yeah, Brad, honestly, the big batteries are so scarce, like, it doesn't really make sense to build with them. I've used them just screwing around. I mean, you guys used to see me make those rockets that can make it all the way to the top of the map space, the whatever, the map limit in the sky. So beyond that, I've never really had a use for the big batteries other than just having fun with them. Okay, I know there's something over this way. I can't remember what or exactly where. Look at what we got here. I'm not sure I found these yesterday. In fact, I know for a fact I didn't find those yesterday. I didn't even think to look for those yesterday. Whatever. Oh, there's Korok seeds here too. You know what, I better pull that map back up because I might have already missed a Korok seed. And I don't want to be missing Korok seeds. Oh, some of these seeds we can't even get until after we finish, after the muck is cleared, by the way. Okay, so far we're doing good on chests. Okay, yeah, the one I actually came over here for. The old map. And then there's another one right here somewhere. That's what's beeping. Oh, check this out. Low G. Like, your toss really has some distance on it. Pretty cool. Oop. That would be a chest. Okay, just again, I'll make sure I'm not missing stuff, so I'll keep this map open for reference as I go. But yeah, that Korok seed, remember that muck I ran out there and the muck was falling down? I said I don't think there's anything out here, but I walked out there anyway. See, I'm going to pin that just to kind of remind me we need to go back there. That's going to be a Korok seed. So once that muck is out of the way, a Korok will show up. Yeah. There's only a couple of seeds. I just want to make sure I don't miss them. I found one yesterday. It was a nice hiding spot for a Korok seed. And I think that's the only other one there is. So yeah, one we have to wait on, and then one we'll get when I get to the top. Okay, again, I just wanted to make sure I wasn't spacing on anything. Ooh, that's a nice hiding spot for a chest. I remember getting that yesterday too. Okay, that's way at the top though. Alright, yeah, I'm getting ahead of myself here looking at maps. So, yeah, from here we need to go up. So guys, once again, make sure that Zora shirt is equipped. And now we get to go island hopping, so to speak. And there is a chest out here on the biggest piece of land. So my Sheikah slate should guide us right to it. You too, huh, Brad? So I don't know, you know, it kind of makes me want to take a picture of a radish and search for him. You know what, I'll probably do that offline. I might just go around to all the Sky Islands with nothing running but my Puripad looking for radishes. You know, make sure I get every radish there is, mark them all, and get a good radish map. And I know I keep talking about that. But there's got to be more radishes than what I found so far. It just doesn't make sense that would be all. Okay, I talked about a chest a long time ago being above our heads. And that is this one coming up way over here. So now we're getting kind of like back to the beginning where we first talked to Prince Sidon. This is just like above where we were standing. Way the heck out here. Way out of the way. Yeah, Kathy, see you this weekend, hopefully. I'll be doing some more Master Sword trials, so that'd be fun. But hey, thanks for hanging out tonight. Have a good night. One thing I really like about the low G is you can get those little speed ups just, you know, on level ground with tooling. Loving it. Oh, nuts. Not only that, you can get out of the muck a lot quicker. Okay, where am I and what am I doing? More durability. So yeah, durability is tonight's long throw. I have gotten a lot of durability. Oh, there's a flux fight here. I totally forgot about that. I just casually walked right through this courtyard. Went over, got a chest, stamped my map. Didn't even see this thing. Wow. Well. You know what, I'm gonna have a little fun today. Why not? Get a little ultra hand action in. Hey, where did it go? Behind me. Oh wow, that thing is not dying fast, is it? That's only a flux too. That thing should be just melting. Oops. Totally missed my shot there. Ouch. That's what I get for screwing around tonight. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna have a little fun. Now watch it be the death of me. I'm gonna go ahead and mark this just because it was a chest on his body. But I also want that to annotate there's a boss here. Okay, that's gonna be a little bit out of our reach. So I think we're pretty much done now on what this level has to offer. I'm gonna go check that appendage. I don't think I've been out there yet. I don't think I've been out this way yet. Okay, this is getting real confusing, guys. So we're still down here on these lower levels. So that darker colored chunk of map down there in between these two lighter ones is where I'm at. Oh, and it's a monster chest, so I actually got to kill these guys. Okay. Oh, I'm using a savage bow. No, 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 no. We don't need a savage bow. Jeepers. What do I think this is? I guess it's just the 3. Thanks, Princess. Appreciate the assist. Nice to know she's doing something. Earning her keep. She doesn't want me to fire her for the prince. That's what it is. Durability! Yeah, where'd that other weapon go? Dang, I thought that thing despawned. I must have been standing like perfectly right on top of it. Or I couldn't see it. Alright, we got another chest beeping, but I don't think that's here. See? I deleted so many stamps. How am I possibly having stamp troubles again already? I don't think it's going to be enough. Alright, that's that one. I'm getting another beep, but that's not here. I think that's above me. That's above me. Okay, so I don't think there's really anything else here. Wait a minute. Hold that thought. There might be something else up there. Anytime they put something like that there in a video game, that's always suspect. So you always have to go investigate. Now in BOTW, that would almost but guarantee loot. Here in TotK, it's hit and miss. But I see my Sheikah slate beeping, so that is confirmed loot. There's my long throw. My, how I have missed you, long throw. I was kind of excited to see that, to be honest. I really didn't want another durability, so... It's probably the only time you'll ever hear me say, wow, hey, check that out, I got a long throw. Look at us go. Okay, I'm pretty happy with the thorough search there. I'm going to go ahead and move up. Go ahead and go up another level here. And you already see a couple of pretties. And guys, there's nothing new here if you've been following along with my Zelda videos. We've already got all this stuff. But just for purposes of unlocking the map, so, Brad, you like the middle trials. Are you talking master mode middle trials? Or are you talking just in general? But I'm with you on that. I really do like the middle trials. I mean, I wasn't a big fan of the thunder areas, if I'm being honest. The lightning, that's kind of how that one opens up, I think. Or maybe that's the final trials. I can't even remember anymore. But I liked the different biomes and stuff. Okay, I don't think this is... If this is just a blessing, I'm going to do it now. If it's not just a blessing, I'll break this out in a separate shrine video. Okay. Wow, I haven't even gotten to the water temple yet. We're still on the way to the water temple. So yeah, that might be a separate stream. Okay, so... yeah, I'll just go ahead and do it. I mean, you don't really need the plane here, which is kind of weird. You can just take the tool and sneeze. So I've never really understood why they put all this stuff here. But yeah, if you want to take the plane, simply... well, I'll just show you. Oh! Excuse me. Alright, we've got... he's not terribly difficult. He might even be dead before we hit the ground. He is dead before we even hit the ground. Saying nearby above. I didn't think there was anything here. Okay, that must be above. So yeah, I'm gonna ignore that. What else am I doing here? I feel like there's something I had to do here. Whoa! Oh, I'm not wearing the shirt. Good thing I got that travel gate unlocked. Almost pulled at me and fell off the island. Alright, so I guess we're just gonna hop, skip, and jump it until we get up there. I'm gonna check all these little island thingies, though, for loot. Looks like I got something beeping here. And so we do. Hey, Dee Dee, welcome! There's my other old map. Just in time. The stupidest thing they ever had Link do in a Zelda game. I said that every time he takes a knee on a cliff. Alright, so yeah, I guess we just gotta go up from here. Okay, it's another monster chest, so it looks like I'm doing some more killing. I'll check my math here on making sure I'm doing a good job on the chests. There's some more long throw. Good times, good times. I didn't enjoy seeing that long throw as much as I did the last long throw, in case anybody was wondering. Okay. Got you. I did not get you. Okay, that's a little higher up yet. Okay, these are not, we're not there yet. Okay, so I did get those two down there. Two out there, check. Two out there, check. Yeah, looks like I did pretty good. One out there, check, check, check. That one's higher up. Higher up. Wow. We're killing it, guys. Okay, from here, I'm not really sure how you get up the rest of the way. I just did this yesterday and now I'm kind of stuck. Ah, here we go. Oh, no, 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 no. That's not good. Wait, what just happened? I was kind of afraid, you know, with them being in each other's way like that, it was gonna kick me off. Well, there we go again with that mic. I probably need to find a better way to do this. That actually hurt my knuckle a little. My ring finger knuckle. The third knuckle. See? It happened again. I almost walked right off that ledge. What kind of puzzle is this? It's a puzzle I'm going to be super lazy about. I almost didn't make that. I made that way more complicated than it needed to be. There's my attack up, bye-bye! I can't tell if that's a one-hander or a two-hander. Ah, buttons are everywhere. One-hander. Where did my Zora spear just go? Or not Zora, but This way I don't kill myself with those bombs or whatever. Okay, so that was a chest. Did I mark that chest? I don't think I did. Alright. No more beeping, which means we are good to go. Okay, now this one... doesn't have to be pretty, it just has to be functional. You might have to, like, walk a little bit or jump, because he can get hung up on that thing because it's so steep. So keep that in mind. If you're not able to get in the bubble, that's why. Alright, got another chest here. I think those are the only two up here. Okay, they give you plenty of free plane parts. I'm not sure we really need these. Yeah, I don't think the Tool and Sneeze is going to get us quite over there, so we probably need the plane for this one. Or... I might be able to be lazy here. Let's see if we can shortcut this one a little bit. There we go. Alright guys, once you're up here, I still got something beeping here. Let's go ahead and talk to Prince Sidon once again.
Okay.
Okay, I guess he doesn't do anything. Disregard. Apparently we don't need to talk to him. Okay, maybe we do need to talk to him. I knew I wasn't going to want that, and I tried to pick it up anyway. Alright guys, the last little part of the water temple here, the upper stage. There's kind of a lot to that, a lot of puzzles and stuff, so what I might do here is just go ahead and call it for tonight. We're pushing a good length on the stream here. I know I've been very thorough up to this point. Yeah, we're at the 2-hour mark, folks. So I think what I'd like to do, just because, you know, trying to cross the streams here with doing lives versus, you know, making breakout videos that are shortened. I want to have like a way to get up here, so I think we've covered that, and the loot along the way. And then, you know, this whole thing up here at this next stage with, you know, turning on the faucets and all that, I think that should be its own video. So, you know, we'll get through that on stream, we'll do that live, and then I'll do a breakout video so people have good short help for that part. And then, of course, the boss fight will probably be a separate video also. So yeah, for now, I guess I'll just go ahead and call it, folks. Thank you so much for sticking with. I hope you enjoyed it. I definitely hope that helped you all out. Please take a moment to like, share, subscribe, and comment. That is always appreciated. And until the next time, best of luck and happy hunting. Alright, folks, so that's going to be it for the material I needed for the recording part. For right now, I'm just going to go ahead and drop that save. Actually, I'm not going to save. I'll just go ahead and close software. So whatever my last save was, my my auto save is where I'll pick back up. And let me catch up on chat here before I close stream. Looks like I've missed a little bit. I just now saw your comment about durability, Brad. Yeah, it looks like it's shifting. It'll be interesting to see what it is next time I'm on. Yeah, guys, speaking of those Hudson meals you're chatting about, normally I've got a grip of them in my inventory and they're always cluttering inventory. Lately, when I go to reach for them for a few extra hearts, I don't have any. Which probably means I haven't done a Hudson puzzle in a good long while. Second playthrough, Jordan, okay. This is my real second playthrough. Don't get me wrong, I've done a lot of like trial playthroughs, but I don't get far, you know? Maybe just right off the Great Sky Island or something, or just in a certain area. But yeah, this is really only my second complete playthrough. When I get to the sage, that's going to be fun. I remember I got stuck on that sage. I didn't like controlling that thing, that stupid robot. I know they make you use it, but I don't like it. So I'm kind of dreading that. And ironically, that's not far off. Yeah, Brad, that's when I used to game. After the kids were in bed, that was dad time. I'd just get on, stay up way longer than I probably should have playing video games while the kids were in bed. It was a beautiful thing, though. Got my me time. Not only that, but I didn't want the kids awake for some of those games I was playing, like the gore and stuff, the bad language. I was like, yeah, it's probably not kid-friendly. Let's play this when they're in bed. Okay, Brad, yeah, I kind of forgot about those darkened rooms and the floors, but yeah, those were fun. Jordan. Hey, you know what though? I remember those days. Having the little ones. There was nothing like naps with the babies. I loved nap time with the babies. And my kids took naps until they were 2-3 years old, so yeah, it was pretty awesome. Okay, guys, I think I got my son calling me here. He's probably done with work. That would be him. So yeah, I probably need to wrap it up here so I can go pick him up. Hey, Draven, good to see you. Sorry, man, you just missed me. I'm just now getting off here. I might stream later on, though. We'll kind of see how that goes. After I pick him up and we eat dinner and stuff, we'll see. If not, maybe tomorrow, possibly. And then I'll get this water temple wrapped up here. Yeah, guys, thanks so much. Goodbye, good night. Thanks for hanging out. It was definitely a fun stream. And I'm so glad to finally be getting done with this water temple. You have no idea. Like, I've put some time into this one, guys. So I'm ready to just kind of put it behind me if I'm being honest. So yeah, we'll do that when I get back on here. Alright, y'all have a good night. Thanks again. Peace.